having been outpointed by Ivan Yermolenko of Kazakhstan in last year's final, which also took place in Astana in Kazakhstan. So two of the very best boxers on the continent facing off for world youth gold here in Budva in Montenegro in bout number 558, our 13th and final bout of this 24th session of boxing. So, brief set of final instructions from our referee. And we are underway. The gold medal bout in the plus 92 kilogram super heavyweight division is between boxers from Ireland and Uzbekistan. The towering figure, wearing red, is Ireland's Adam Olaniyan. 6 feet 6 inches tall, 1.96 meters in old money, but still showing his prowess in body punches as he drops down with a two-shot salvo to the torso of the man in blue. And that is Shakhzod Polvonov. He too working the body effectively, going in search of his own lead left hand, despite being a shorter opponent, but the jab very much about timing. Unsurprisingly, that's a prominent weapon in the armory of Olaniyan, and he's using that shot well, but so too is Polvonov, with a minute gone in this opening round. Nice scoring single from the man in blue from Uzbekistan, Polvonov. Beautiful piston straight left jab from Olaniyan through the defenses of Polvonov, reaching for their overhand right but unable to find the range. Fencing with that lead left hand. You can see that he's waiting to bring the backhand through, and right on cue he encored a right cross which found the range, checking the chin of Polvonov at the halfway stage of this opening round. Beautiful left jab once again, and that is such a disruptive shot from Olaniyan. Now got that left hand cocked around his belt line, seeking to flick it up like a whiplash. And by the time it reaches its target from that type of posture, not only is it difficult to detect, but it's loaded with leverage by the time it gets there. So Polvonov, nice movement with the head to employ the layback and cause the punch to fall short from Olaniyan. Olaniyan with the first jab during that exchange of jabs once again. Beautiful lead left stick from Olaniyan once more. Polvonov with his head up around his, hands up around his temples, but still that jab finding a way through the middle. Both men remaining concentrated. Good right hand over the top after the two lead left jabs. Didn't find the range, but served as range finders from Polvonov. Closing seconds of the opening round. Roundhouse right missed by some distance and was countered cleverly and immediately by a two-shot salvo from Polvonov. Olaniyan's roundhouse right took a circuitous route, was nowhere near the target, and Polvonov countered immediately. Now he's back to the straight shot, that lead left hand, and having success with it as the 10-second clapper sounds. Good right hand over the top from Polvonov, the final scoring shot in what was a keenly contested opening round. Both boxers enjoying success in that opening 3 minutes. But the lead left hand of this man was really accurate. Occasionally got a little bit greasy, never more so than in the closing stages, where his right hand wasn't as crisp as that one on the replay sequence there. It was a big roundhouse right. And while that punch was en route to the target, didn't find it, this man countered sharply, showing that he is switched on and locked in. Don't think he's enough to take the round, but I think he's very much in the round and in the contest with 3 minutes completed. I think the man in red did the better work, and again, the lead left stick was the foundation of his successes in that first 3 minutes. And here's confirmation, a 4-1 split decision verdict in favor of Olaniyan in that first round. So into the second round we go. In this final bout of session number 24, it's the 92 kilogram plus super heavyweight final. Battle between two of the best boxers on their respective continents. There's a flashing left-right combination once again from Polvonov. And that was where Olaniyan's back was on the ropes. There he scores with a right hand of his own and then back behind a stiff left jab. My goodness, that's like being hit headlong with a scaffold pole. It's so stiff and straight and long. And it really did disrupt the boxing stance of Polvonov. Now he's organized once again, but a slapping left hook inconveniences Polvonov. And he's keeping a big gap between himself and Olaniyan, and it's only when he gets greedy and reaches for the roundhouse right. And somebody behind me said exactly that. Stop swinging, straight shots, and they had an Irish accent as well. So if Olaniyan can maintain the discipline of that straight punching, because I can see it from ringside here, people up in the stands can see it, when he maintains his shape and pistons out straight punches from both hands. Well, there's a huge gap, just as evidenced on that left jab there. There's a right hand straight down the pipe. It's when he gets a little greedy and goes for roundhouse shots, bent arm shots, that brings Polvonov right back into the proceedings. Halfway through the second round as Polvonov continues to press. Left hook not too far away. And Polvonov surely is going to free his hands and look to dig away to the longer body of his opponent here. Polvonov, nice head movement, wasn't too far away with the attempted left hook. As Olaniyan flicking out that lead left once again. So Olaniyan retreating voluntarily to the ropes, and at 6'6", he's coming square. It presents a rather big target. Difficult to tuck up behind the Philly shell or half cover guard when you've got these type of dimensions. Now he's back to the space of center ring and getting to work behind that trip hammer of a lead left. Overhand right, which came on a downward trajectory, inaccurate. But in many respects, you get the impression that Olaniyan could pile up points and perhaps win this contest with his lead left hand alone. There he scored with a jab. The roundhouse left hook was off the mark. Both men feeling the pace deep into this second round. Remember, these the biggest boxers in IBA competition, plus 92 kilogram super heavyweights, and they are still, oh, that's a good two-shot combination. With a three-shot salvo, actually double jab right hand from Polvonov. But still, teenagers, these boxers, and already huge, powerful super heavyweights. Second round in the book. And again, I think it's the left hand of Olaniyan, which was the key shot during the course of that second stanza. There was a beautiful right cross as I say that, but look at that for a left jab. That for me was the shot of the round. It was stiff, it was taut, and because he didn't get greedy like he did in the first round with that big roundhouse right, which saw this man able to score with a terrific counter combination. Remember, he conceded the first on a 4-1 split. I'm not sure he's done enough to take a share of this round, but again, he's in it every second of the way, just perhaps not doing enough to win it. And that's because Olaniyan, you can see the height advantage way over that top rope. Height advantage he enjoys against Polvonov, and he used his lead left hand to good effect in the course of the second 3-minute round to take it unanimously. So as we move into the third and final round, Adam Olaniyan, the reigning European youth champion, in a strong position, leading 20 points to 18 for 4 of the 5 judges. Judge number 2 gave the first round to Polvonov, and so it's 19 points apiece on the scorecard of that observer. But again, oh, beautiful double left hand, half hook uppercut, and then a straight left hook. If that's not an oxymoron. It was a half hook, half uppercut was the first shot as he gets to work with a jab, and then the other one was a direct left hook. No half anything about it. Terrific double left hand from Olaniyan. Polvonov continuing to press as he goes in search of the big final round that he needs. Trailing 20 points to 18 for 4 of the 5 judges. But this division more than any other, as Olaniyan scores with a darting left jab once again. Near the same shot once more. Polvonov bobbing and weaving, coming out of a crouch behind a big left hook, but ghosting away to his right. On nimble, fleet-footed movement was Olaniyan. Good block of the jab with the right glove from Polvonov. But remember, time is on Olaniyan's side. The clock very much his friend as he's getting himself disorganized for the second time in a round. Spoken to about turning his back on his opponent. That not permitted, of course. Looking for the right hand lead over the top was Polvonov. Now he's got his man against the ropes once again. Scores with a left hook on the inside. Beyond the halfway stage of the third and final round. Olaniyan just steals a glance to his red corner. Beautiful lead left hook once again from Olaniyan. Beautiful lead left stick once more from Olaniyan. Couldn't find the range with the lead left hook. Didn't set up that hook with the jab. Both men feeling the pace here now, particularly Olaniyan's got to keep his shape. Can he control the distance and the tempo behind that lead left stick? Walking through it is Polvonov and looking to maraud away to both body and head. And wasn't too far away with that right uppercut, but for the third time in the round, Olaniyan has turned his back on his opponent. Now he won't want to pick up a warning for that infringement. Turned the tables effectively that time, but spinning out away from the ropes is Polvonov, and he did get through with a left hook during his cluster of punches. Beautiful left jab up on his toes from Olaniyan, but Polvonov pile driving through with the left hand and then keeping the attack going to the body. Right hand left hook success from Polvonov, who has got Olaniyan pinned in his own red corner, but he's not going to be able to produce the big final round that he needs. Sportingly makes his way over to the corner of Polvonov and shares a warm embrace with him. But I think the body language tells us so much once again. Polvonov gave absolutely everything in pursuit of victory, but I think it's going to be a silver medal finish here to add to the 2 consecutive continental silvers that he's claimed in the past 2 years at super heavyweight. Because this man, in the second round in particular, his lead left hand was beautiful to watch. And let's get the official verdict. I think Olaniyan is the champion here.
In favor of your winner, in the red corner, representing Ireland,
So Adam Olaniyan sinks to his knees on the canvas in celebration, overcome with emotion at the enormity of what he has just accomplished. What a calendar year it has been for the man from Dublin. European champion early this year in Podek in Croatia, and here in Budva, Montenegro, he lets out a battle cry of absolute unconfined joy, having claimed youth world gold on the global stage. A superb performance of controlling the distance with his lead left hand, particularly in the second round. And despite the best efforts of Shakhzod Polvonov of Uzbekistan, simply not able to avoid that lead left hand there, which piled up points and controlled the distance and the tempo of this contest so very effectively. Adam Olaniyan of Ireland is the world champion.